Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Young Hump Day Wednesday. We back at it again with the SimpFree Podcast. It is 9 p.m. on Hump Day evening, Wednesday night. We coming to you live. I'm that boy B Mason, and I got my boy.
Oh, it's that boy Wizz.
Over there.
Here I is.
Yeah.
Did y'all miss us? I hope y'all did. You feel me?
Back at it,
we
baby.
back again. You know it's Wednesday, man. Hey, y'all already know y'all Wednesday, man. What it is, SimpFree Podcast. Every Wednesday stream through the Empowerment Network, man. Appreciative as always, man. We want to give y'all time to pile up in the room.
Yeah.
Y'all come on in and rock with us, man. Today we got an interesting topic today. We're gonna talk about it today. You know what I'm saying? I got a special guest, man. Y'all holler at my man Sean Banks, man. Say what's up to the folk, man.
What's up? How everybody doing tonight?
You know what I mean?
Good.
This is a young entrepreneur, man, doing his own thing, man. And he gonna drop some game on us tonight. Educate us, you know, as we like to mix some bullshit in with a lot of educational shit, and you know,
that's what we do.
Get, you feel me?
Still standing in our power every Wednesday night on y'all.
Yeah,
24 hours.
Ain't no simping here, you know what I mean?
I hear Banks got some jewels though.
Hey man, he got a few jewels, man. Young fella out here, man. We like having people that got something to say about something and know what they doing, bruh. You know, we giving out options, man, different directions. You know, this is episode 8. Can y'all believe it?
8
already,
of them?
bruh.
8 Octo.
Hey.
In this bitch.
Episode 8, bruh.
I'm ready, man. It's a good time. You know what I am pissed off about though? Is that it's supposed to snow tonight.
Hey, let's not talk about that though. You know what I mean?
We gotta talk about it. Like I said earlier, nigga, Michigan is bipolar, man.
Yeah, that's negative.
What's up.
That's gonna make me kind of sad, yo.
Why?
That's gonna bring my energy down.
That's what it do, man.
Yeah, cause this is middle April, bruh. Like I ain't ready. I don't need no more snow, bruh.
And you get a little taste of the 50, then the 60, and close to that 70, then it just piss snow on you right back. You can't enjoy your life.
Oh man, this is gonna be true. It's gonna be alright. We gonna make it through.
Yeah,
though.
it was 70.
So y'all already know, man. This is episode 8, as I say, man. Tonight's topic, man.
Yes, that great lake weather.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we got that lake effect though. We get hit with that. You know what I mean? Tonight's topic is a college degree worth the time and debt. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about it, man. I'm on the fence with it. You know, I'm 50-50.
Yeah, man. It's depending on who you ask,
I do have my degree, so, you know, I can't talk about that.
What you doing with it, G?
You know what I mean?
What you doing with that degree,
A little
boy?
something here, something there. You feel me?
It means nothing.
Hey, I'm doing a little something. It got me in the door. That's why we about to talk about it.
Yeah, let's get to it, man. But wait, hey, don't you got some goofy shit for today?
Hey, man, we gonna go off topic a little bit, man. First off, wait. Hold on, bro. We disrespectful. First off, let's say what's up to the people that's in this thing, bro.
That'd be great.
We got to say what's up to our peoples, man. You know what I mean? As always, man. We love y'all, man, for real. We have Savannah Roberts, of course. Oh, Geek2. You know Geek2 had to be in this thing. What's up, bro?
Man, what the?
Oh, you done lost it. Tony. That's my baby cakes. What's up? Tony Mayor, what's up, man? We appreciate y'all. Sean Mooney Banks, that's our guest right here. You already know. Bro in here, DeMarco Reynolds.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in.
Cousin here, Ike Turner, man. What's up with it, man? Y'all turn up, man. You know what I mean? Y'all let it loose in that chat room, man. We like to see y'all comments, man. We like to laugh during the show, too.
You know what I'm saying? We got Jesse. What's up, Miss Ewing?
Yeah.
Miss K-San, I see you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Steezy in the building.
Let the folks Let the folks piling up in this nasty thing. You feel me?
Again, just like we ask you guys every Wednesday night, please share, throw a watch party, let your friends and family know. We typically have some topics on here that people seem to find a little interesting, so we'll see how that keep going. But we want to get you all involved. You know what I mean? Join the convo. That's what it's about.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Sanika.
Oh. Yeah, that's what's up, man. So what I want to start off with, man, and we're going to go off topic, like I said, a little bit, let folks pile in, like, you know, of course, the Nipsey Hussle thing, man, is still just eerie, is crazy. But at the same time, we getting more clarity on the situations now. And it's just, I thought it was dope that they had a rally, right?
Yeah, I heard
to bring
about
together all the gangs in the area, you know what I mean, to come together and walk down the street in solidarity, you know, meet up at his store.
And they were together with the Nation of Islam, too.
Yeah, the Nation of Islam, well, they did one separate.
Okay.
The Nation of Islam did their thing, and they saluted Nipsey.
What a
and
way.
then the gangs came together, right?
What a way.
And that just shows the energy that he put out here, man, because that's what he wanted, man. You know what I mean? It wasn't about just banging on each other. It's about coming together, man, and get this bread, man, and have some unity going and put them good vibes out there. But what I wanted to go at, if you is doing illegal activity, right? Mm-hmm. Are you putting yourself out there though by putting, you know, by having a march and affiliating yourself with certain, you know what I mean?
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Like, if you're in a gang, right?
Yeah.
They don't do, like, the most honest activities.
That's true.
So, you're all putting yourself out there in the center.
Yeah, man.
Do you think that's a bad thing?
I would think in an instance like this, that'll be the last thing the
LAPD
want to do is fuck with somebody that's celebrating the memorial of a great figure.
That's what you would think. That's what you would think, but they could be. You know what I mean?
Again, if they don't want trouble, they'll leave people alone. You catch criminals how you catch criminals on another day. This ain't the day for that shit.
But what if they
people coming out in a peaceful protest? Don't start shit at a peaceful protest.
They're not gonna start nothing there, but they're gonna keep tabs.
Oh, they already got tabs.
You labeling yourself. You know what I mean?
You saying just by being out there?
This was a good point brought up to me by my man Star. Salute to Star. I didn't even think about that aspect.
It's like his cats repping their flag out there.
Because everybody coming in unity and everybody feel good, and it's such a good positive vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But you putting yourself out there. You know what I mean?
Hey man, they had to get out there for Nip, dog.
It's all for a good cause, though. I mean, it's not like they're just out there.
Put your mic up.
They're not just out there, starting issues. They bringing awareness, and showing their support for the friends and family of a, motivational individual. So, you just gotta keep a level head and stay positive about seeing things like that. And, you wouldn't want to see any police out there trying to cause trouble or trying to
picking on people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, though.
And shit like
that's
that.
the Jedi mind trick. They not gonna start nothing right there.
Now, did we? Oh, I see. What
they
you're
gonna
saying.
keep a tab on you, though. They gonna be like, okay, he's affiliated with that group. He's affiliated with that group. You know what I mean?
You got to think about it,
like
though.
The grand scheme of things, the overall spectrum is positive. Like that's of course. Everybody's out there for love, but you putting yourself out there though.
Man, the boys got the technologies, man. They'll catch you in one circle or the other. Either way it go. If they wanted you, they'll find you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking it don't matter.
Let me just say this.
Look,
it's all love.
Even though you're not in the rally, you still on the block with 4 or 5 of your boys.
Yeah, but you're
flag.
affiliating yourself. You could be on the block with just in white tees and you know what I mean, or just dressed inconspicuous. You ain't got nothing on, repping like you know what I mean.
That's usually not how.
That's kind of putting like a target on you a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey man, we getting some.
Yeah, I hear a little.
Yeah, some noise on that.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you.
That's much better.
Hey, yo, I gotta give a shout out to my boy Treasure T. What's up, Treasure, man? I see you out there, Tom Beach now. Appreciate you for tuning in, Mama Reynolds. We see you. We thank y'all. It's a beautiful day, man.
Of course,
it's a beautiful day.
Mama, what's going on? We appreciate you for showing up, man.
Where Mondo at?
No, I said Mama Robin Reynolds. Of course.
Oh, okay.
That's mother-in-law. What's up, though?
What's up, Mama?
You already know.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think out there, man? Do y'all think that's a good idea, though? Like it's a good idea, absolutely, to show solidarity and come together as one and have unity. But do you think it's putting yourself out there, though, unnecessarily?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Not for a day. I don't think stepping out to celebrate a figure like that for a day is necessarily putting you out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what I would hope too, man. Because I would hope they wouldn't. I would hope they wouldn't use it. But you can't trust the LAPD and none of these folks, bro.
You can't trust none.
None of them law enforcement. It's hard, bro. You never know what they got up their sleeve. Because I find it very peculiar. What do y'all think about this? Like, I already had some on the suspect. I already thought it was questionable. The fact that he just so happened to get caught at a mental institution, but now that he has Eric Holder as his lawyer.
No, Eric
Holder. What's my man's name? Darden.
OJ?
Yeah, the dude that was on the OJ case, Darden.
Man, he did this.
Where did he pop up from?
Bro,
who paid him?
Everybody know that more than likely a young man like Eric Holder who just got out of jail cannot afford that lawyer. So being the fact that he murdered the person that he did, which was Nipsey Hussle, he took advantage of this high profile situation to gain some popularity.
But where he been at though? It's high profile events he's been since then. Before then?
Ain't no telling where
I ain't heard him since '92.
But
whenever OJ was. When was OJ, man?
He back now.
Since that white Bronco, he was crying because he messed up. Because Johnny Cochran ate him alive.
Right.
Ripped him a whole new asshole.
He back now.
You ain't heard nothing from him. So now all of a sudden, he pop up. Come on, man.
Opportunist.
Did y'all see that video with the guy that was out there with Nipsey?
Yeah.
When he got shot?
We had the braids.
Yeah, he was saying, how they were out there talking, and then the guy came up and shook his hand and everything.
Yeah.
The guy left, came back and shot him.
Yeah, he was saying he had food. He took his food inside and he came back out and he shot him.
Yeah.
That lawyer thing that would set me over the edge. Darden, really
fucked up about that.
Darden, out of all people, bro.
It is what it is. Geek too.
But no, I'm sure he was a high profile. He was in the biggest, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was one of the biggest trials.
That OJ trial, that was the
century,
biggest. You know what I mean? Everybody know who he is, and then for him just to pop up like that, I don't know, bro.
Right.
What y'all think, man? I think that's fishy.
All publicity. Well, to him, all publicity is good publicity.
Right.
So it's an
That's-
opportunity.
But he
for
don't
him.
need the publicity necessarily. Everybody know who he is.
Nah, bro. Obviously, he haven't had work in forever if he jumped on the case like that.
Nah. He was doing his own practice. He was doing his own practice. I think he even stopped being a prosecutor.
Yeah, man. He ain't had nothing this high profile. This is an opportunity.
Y'all think
for
he
him.
been chilling? Y'all don't think he been doing nothing?
I'm sure he been working.
Speeding ticket cases, bro.
Oh man,
I'm sure he been working. But it's obvious that he represents criminals.
Okay, so y'all don't find nothing fishy with that,
I do. Everything is fishy about it.
man.
He's an
I don't-
opportunist representing somebody who he know is guilty, and he gonna try to fight the case. And I think that what that'll do is the further he can drag on that fight, knowing that he's gonna lose it, it'll make other criminals think that he'll be a good lawyer for them and possibly get them off if he can drag on this case longer.
I'm just still stuck on who
Because the
paying
evidence
him.
is dead set.
Who
from what
paying
we've
them?
seen. It's pro bono,
No
bro.
way,
the
bro.
publicity he getting off of that,
Nah,
man. Trust
absolutely
me.
not.
How many cats you think gonna be
He not
calling
winning
him
that.
for their case after he dragged this
So
on
you-
as long as he can?
So that must
If
mean he
can.
think he got a chance to win it.
Yeah.
Whether he think he got a chance to win it or not,
No.
it don't matter.
Because he
It's the fact
lose, he
that-
ain't getting no bread
Bro,
from
it's,
that.
it's the fact that
Nah,
he
he
on
can't
a
win
high
that
profile case.
Nah,
So why would he do it pro bono
and
then?
if he can state a good case, a decent one, or one that anybody will remotely pay attention to, is going to make other criminals think, well, shit, my case ain't even that live, so he could probably get me up.
I just can't see him doing that pro bono, bro. He gonna get paid for that. Somebody paid that man
Who?
to do that.
Who?
That's the magic question.
If anybody paid him, that means he's a public defender now, so he'll be getting paid by the city of Los
Man,
Angeles.
I don't know, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Something ain't adding up with me.
What's up, brother-in-law Ray, Papa
Oh.
Smurf?
Ray and this thing. What's up, bro? Of course, we see you, Ray, part of the family, Empowerment Network family, man. What y'all think out there, man? See Gitu say, what he say? Believe
say
me, you
you
put
definitely
yourself
yourself
out
out
there.
there,
See? Gitu already know, man.
ACK, we see you. We appreciate you.
You know what
What's
I mean?
up?
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, man, that's a crazy situation, G. It's a lot of crap involved in that you won't know what's what until everything comes out in this court case, man.
Man, and we ain't gonna never know probably, but it's just the way stuff lining up for me, man. It ain't looking good.
Well,
But
not for the guy.
at
who
least
did
on
it.
that end, but the positive, that energy that's out there is incredible.
I love to see it.
And that show how many people nip touch, man. And,
Yeah.
you know, it's just unfortunate, man. And rest in peace tomorrow at this visual tomorrow. And y'all funky asses out there selling them tickets, man. Y'all take y'all ass on somewhere with that, bro.
For real.
Don't take them tickets
Tickets to
to
what?
That's
selling tickets to his
Bro,
memorial, bro. They're
that's
supposed to be free. There's people
diabolical.
putting them online for a price, bro.
But you know what?
Come on, bro.
I
You
saw,
take y'all goof ass on with that bullshit.
I saw the Craigslist cut anybody off who was trying to sell tickets.
They
on there.
should.
They're deleting their ad.
You shouldn't be able to
that's,
profit
that's
off
the
of none of
worst
that, bro.
shit I ever heard in my life.
Nah, bro. No. That's
For resale?
incredible, bro.
For resale, bro.
The gall.
He ain't performing.
I mean, come on, bro. You selling them tickets, bro?
That's so disrespectful.
Hey, I guess streets got to eat. I don't know, bro. I still don't
So
get
how
it.
you selling
Name is
tickets
Nickerson.
to an open
Yeah.
memorial?
People are putting them joints online, bro, for profit.
So, but there's gonna be security, family.
Everything, bro. That's how desperate people be. They just want to take advantage of an opportunity.
No bags, no book bags, no
20,000
cameras, metal
seats.
detectors.
They say that thing
everything.
sold out in what, 12 minutes, 15 minutes, something
Yeah.
like that?
So let me ask you guys this: what do y'all think about the latest comment that was posted where somebody said all y'all non-Nipsey fans are all of a sudden Nipsey fans now because he's gotten killed?
I don't know
It's
who
just-
was not a Nipsey fan. I've been a Nipsey fan.
It has been a lot of people that wasn't on Nipsey, and now they are though. You know what I
Right,
mean?
after the death.
It has shed a
Yeah.
light. Unfortunately, it's unfortunate that it had to shed a light this way.
Yeah.
But at least now people is knowing and really like putting it on. Like,
Yeah, my
So
brother.
one brother commented. He said, "It's not that I'm a Nipsey fan. I'm a fan of a man who tried to work hard in the black community
Facts.
to bring people together."
Yeah,
Facts.
for sure.
He brought it back
On
full
top of that.
circle. Used to get his
Exactly.
hustle on, do that, and then flipped it into being a businessman. He owning the whole strips, employing people. Man, he feeding people.
And on top
I
of
mean,
that,
it don't get no better than that. And wanted the gangs
Right.
to unify. He wanted, even though he was a rolling 60, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doing this thing, he
I
still
guess,
met with everybody.
One of the things that people were saying is because, he was a positive person, but nobody, he had a huge fan base, but it's more so it's a trending topic now, and everybody wants to be a part of it, so they kind of feel like it's disingenuous, or they're not really being authentic about it, and they just want to be a part of it and want attention.
yeah.
So, it can go either way, but it's out there, and it's showing more awareness so people can really understand, how he affected his community at how he affected, pretty much everybody worldwide, because it's trending everywhere.
It is.
Right. I saw all the Nipsey Hussle posts and everything. I didn't know Nipsey Hussle. I'm not really big on rap.
Yeah,
so if you notice, as a network, I didn't post anything that's saying R.I.P. Nipsey because I can't speak on that because I don't know. I didn't know not one Nipsey song. The first thing I saw from Nipsey was when he was teasing Kevin Hart.
Oh, word.
At the Ward show.
Got you.
I didn't know who Nipsey was.
But shit, that's respect though, man. That let you know you ain't clout chasing, bro. You ain't throw Nipsey up there because everybody else doing it.
After researching him, I was saying, dude was doing something good. He was on a movement, bruh, to bring things together. From what I see.
And see, that's what Marco said. He said that's how he felt.
You, bro. Yeah, man.
He never knew about him, but got mad respect now that he know what he was about. I mean, the level of humanity that this man, spread throughout a city that's riddled with gang violence.
Good.
You know what I mean? He brought so many people together, man, and he was employing people. It's just, it's something that a lot of men aren't doing. You know what I mean? It's something that a lot of men aren't capable of doing. You know what I mean? To come from where he came from and to have that kind of rage behind him, for lack of better terms, and to turn that shit into a positive, man, and have hood respect like that. That was
his love and outpouring is crazy, man, and that energy won't be matched, bro. Like I said, I think it was his influence that had more to do with the reason why he dead. You know what I mean? I have no idea, but I believe somebody needed him out the way. Because he was just moving way too much and had too much positive energy. And then they picked somebody that was in his clique because even his boy was like, he was one of ours. So that's why everybody was like, man, nobody was ready for him because they knew him. They didn't like him. Yeah, they didn't like him and didn't want him around, but he was still part of. At least when they seen his face, they wouldn't automatically be like,
I guess.
You know what I mean? So that's how you caught people slipping, man. But it's just unfortunate, man. We gonna move on from that, man.
Before you go on, one thing that I will say,
hold on,
as an inspiration.
My man has something.
One of the things they were saying was he was more of a struggling rapper in that area. So it's more so when you see somebody who's doing what you want to do, and they're doing it at a much higher rate, a lot of envy and jealousy comes into it. And for somebody to come up to you and say, hey, don't do this around my place of business, it's like that jealousy and that envy, it gets to you. So unfortunately, he made a terrible decision by doing that. And I know in the news it was saying like he was still alive. He said, you shot me, and that's when he turned around and came back. Fatal blow, and then I heard
like 35 minutes. He was still alive.
Again now? They shot him.
He shot him,
and walking away.
He turned around. He fell down and turned on his stomach and turned on his back and said, "Hey, you shot me." And then the guy turned back around and fatally shot him in the head
and
kicked his corpse. So. It's a lot of hatred behind that.
That was personal, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was nothing but personal.
But then to find him, like I say, to find him at the mental institution, and then all of a sudden he get darted. I don't know, bro. It's something weird about this man, and we'll never know, unfortunately, man.
Bro, the only reason why they guard him right now is so this high profile ass case can go through. Soon as he get to where he going, Jim Pop gonna eat his ass alive.
Man, he gonna be in protective
custody.
Hear
from him again.
He gonna be in protective custody.
On a positive note, I will say this: I saw a video of Nipsey about 8 years ago. He was 25 years old. It was him and 3 other cats in the parking lot of that same building complex that he later bought.
Yeah,
he's saying this is the groundwork right here. This is the launch pad right here.
Yeah,
and to this day. It went from him backing in, sitting out there chilling, to owning that whole complex. So to all you cats out here that's trying to hustle and trying to make it, just don't give up.
And he put technology in his shirts. You could put your phone over the tag, and it would play like a video, bro.
Oh, the QR code?
Yeah. That's dope. I mean, just brilliant,
Boy,
man.
we was doing the QR code 4 years ago.
But when you put it over, you put it in a video.
Yeah, we weren't doing video.
You know what I mean?
Ours would take it to the website.
We was on something too, though.
The video's dope, though.
It's just unfortunate, man. I'm going to say some more. I see a few more people in the pod in this thing. That's my cousin, Monica Davis. What's up, family? I see you. Marie Nickerson. What's up? What's up? Hey, that's that boy Mondo Mother, yes. My man Jason Loom Dog, what's up, man? The People Cider Company, man. Best cider in Grand Rapids or West Michigan, in my opinion.
Oh, your boys on there?
Yeah, my man Lumen. What's up, bro? I see you. You know I see you. And my auntie Tanya, what's going on?
Natasha Monique, we see you. Ashley, what's up, Ms. Gardner?
Let me see. Ray Jones say not only did Nipsey work to help his neighborhood, he didn't do it for
the fame.
Yeah,
he didn't do it for the fame. He did it for the love.
Just too real, man. And I just want to bring up one more topic, man, real quick before we get into our discussion. I noticed like a lot of times, a lot of people use like violence and everything. They say Chicago, right?
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, there are savages everywhere, right?
Everywhere.
And there's super savagery that they want us to believe in Chicago, right?
True.
But I noticed, how come all them high numbers, like you'll see like 70 shot or 7, you know what I mean? Something crazy.
That's an extreme amount of people.
On the holiday, it's always on the holiday or weekend, though,
Like
bro.
the 4th of July.
Yeah. Y'all don't find nothing fishy with that, bro. Like, come on, bro. If somebody is in that life, they're not waiting till no holiday like they got a job.
But then again, bro,
It's gonna pop off whenever.
Here I come, because here I come in from the left side.
That just seems suspicious to me, bro. And that's another point that was brought up to me, and I think that makes so much sense. Like, why is it always just on the weekend or when it gets warm on the holidays,
My dad, I make fun of. I be making fun of my dad because he always say it's the weather. It's the weather, but it always seems like when it gets warm, that's when people start acting the fool.
Because that's when you see your enemy. When the sun is shining and everybody is outside. Especially on a day like the 4th of July, New Year's Eve, anything like that, any summer event, everybody's out and about. And especially if you got some shit like Go to Belle Isle. You want everything pop off in Belle Isle? Because Detroit huge as hell.
Not no more. Belle
I'm
Isle's
just saying,
dead.
back in the day,
Yeah.
Detroit was huge as hell. Niggas was beefing with niggas on each separate sides, but where would they see each other at? At the island. And that's where it pop off at. You don't know when you're going to see him again. It's on site.
But how come you never hear about the suspects, though? They'll never say people got caught. They'll never bring that up. They just bring up these astronomical numbers.
You know how the news operate,
I think it's
Yeah.
just it's fear mongering, bro. You don't never know. They don't never talk about nothing after that. They just put the number out there and then that's it. And
You right
everybody be
about
like,
that.
"Oh my god,
That's factual.
oh my god," you know what I mean?
They
I
can
don't know, bro.
monetize those numbers though. It's a holiday. It's sunny. They can monetize it. You think about it when you listen to the news.
You say monetize.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
where I'm going. I
There it
think
is.
it's some folk behind that, bro. Because if they want, trust me, when it's peaceful protests, and it's just a whole bunch of black melanated people, black folk marching peacefully. They could bring the whole SWAT. They could bring the National Guard. You saw that. You know, think about how easy it is to do that. So if it really was that outrageous and they wanted to stop it, I believe they could stop it if they wanted to. I just don't think they want to. That's
I
my
don't know.
opinion.
I think it'd be a serious level of resistance if they try to do something like that.
I don't know, bro, but
I mean, you already got these cats who come from nothing, who ain't scared of nobody, and then you come in their neighborhoods and making them feel like you taking over.
I ain't popping. There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
gone
gone.
now.
We're good.
Shit.
Stuff like that just boggles me, man.
I don't know, G.
I don't know, bro. I find that very interesting and very convenient that it only happens certain times.
Yeah, you
well,
right.
I mean, that's only when we hear about it. You know, I remember I was in Chicago one time and I was sitting there watching the news, and you know, our news is normally, I believe, an hour, maybe too long.
Yeah.
Theirs was like 3 hours long, and it was 15 people who were shot and 3 killed, and I'm just like, this is nothing like Grand Rapids.
Right.
But because, you know, it's an everyday thing with them, they don't really, you know, promote the news like that outside unless it's a big event, like let's say it's Black Friday or something. Now everybody's getting trampled over. This person passed away, or there was a shooting on the 4th of July, or at this event or something like that, where they can really have the discussion go worldwide because it hashtag 4th of July. You hashtag that, then you see all of these people that were shot or something like that.
I see what you're saying.
So,
Say 4 or 5 shot in a day. That's normal. 35, 45, that's a big deal. Let's put that on TV.
It's just weird to me, bro. I just think it's some other people behind the scenes aiding in that,
Shit,
bro.
I wouldn't be surprised. What up, Tone?
Hey, man, let's not get it messed up. It is savages everywhere. Do you hear me?
Everywhere.
It is savagery in every city. You know what I mean? You can get it whenever. But it's just like Chicago is just like the poster child for all the fuck shit.
I agree. As far as gun violence.
Yeah, it's just all. As soon as it's something happen. Oh, Chicago. What about Chicago? What about, you know what I
Man,
mean?
I went to Chi-Town. I had the time of my life.
Me too. I go to Chicago. I've been to
place is
Chicago a couple
beautiful.
times. I mean, I don't know, bro.
Especially
You know.
downtown.
Yeah.
Water. Yeah.
But that's all we go though. You know what I mean?
Right.
It ain't like you in the hoods.
You gotta know your ropes though. Don't
hey,
get,
man,
don't get it twisted.
You gotta show respect and act like you got some sense, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
What's
a big
up, Miss?
popular city, so you know they're gonna definitely show everything about it.
They are. Tune World, I see you. What's up, boy? Liam Mason, my boy Tuna out there. What's up, Tuna? Miss Camp. Thanks you guys for tuning in. We about to get into this topic though, man.
Hold on, real quick. Let me see. Tony, she say the Nipsey situation is an eye opener that when you have that much influence, then you're automatically a target. Yep, for hatred and envy. That's a fact, man. Like moving too much.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yeah, man. But we're gonna get into it, man. So we're gonna go into the topic of the show, man. And you know, this is controversial because I'm a product of it, and we talking about college, man. You know, growing up, I was born in '82. You know what I mean? So I'm an '80s baby.
'80s.
Growing up, bro, there was no other options out here for me with my parents. Like, it was school. After high school, I was going to college. Like, it wasn't even an option. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be honest. I never liked school, though, bro. School never was my thing. But I went because out of the love for my parents. Like, I knew that's something they really wanted.
Oh, so you went because you knew your mom and them wanted you to.
I knew my mom and dad really wanted me to do it.
You didn't want to go?
Bruh, if it was up to me, like if I had to do student loans and do my own thing, I probably wouldn't have went.
Nah, man, shit, I couldn't wait to go.
And that's ill. I couldn't do it, bro. I did it. Obviously, I graduated from Western Michigan, you know what I mean? 05, what up, Broncos?
Better than me.
You feel me? You know what I mean? I went to school, but so many people go and then they just leave with debt. And there is no guarantee that you're about to get a job, though. That's the thing.
That's true.
So it's like it's being pumped on you to go to school to learn how to work for people.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
That's what school is pretty much for. And even in the business college, they teach you, or they say they're teaching you business and marketing, but you really don't learn how to run a business until you start running a business.
No, they're not giving you that game.
No, they're not going.
They're going to teach you how to work in a company.
They teach you how to count.
Bro, they're not giving you that game, bro. That's why there's so many other options and so many other movements out here. Like, if you just got a regular degree, like, you're going to be in trouble, bro.
Yeah.
I think you need a skill set.
What do you consider a regular degree, though?
Like, if you're going just for general business.
Oh, what is that?
Business marketing or like sociology or something. You know what I mean?
You think those are bad degrees?
I just think it's not nothing specific. Like, it's not nothing that requires any type of a skill.
So it's not associated with a particular career or trade.
Yeah, because those degrees, because shoot, I got my degree in food marketing, consumer packaged goods, and I'm not doing nothing, in my market.
I guess it's something that's not really, not that it's not important, but it's not something that's necessarily needed every day, like a nurse or somebody who's we eat every day.
See,
we get sick every day.
That's why I went to food marketing. You know what I mean? Everybody got to eat. Yeah. But yeah, like if you go in like medical, like let's say doctors, you go in the accounting, you're dealing with numbers.
But hold on, you also got culinary,
engineering. Like that's specific though. That's a skill.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, a skill set. But if you're going for a general amount of education, you can't really pigeonhole yourself to a particular career that way.
And then get this, you still got to take the bullshit classes though. It ain't like just because you go to college, you out of high school, you still got to take like high school courses. Like you got to take them gen eds or whatever before you can even make it to your major. Man, which is why a lot of people do the associates and then go to your major. But why can't you just go into, if you know what you want to do, why can't you just jump into that? Why
because college will only be 2 years long for every career.
That's all it should be.
That's true. I'm with you on that.
Feel me? I just think it's a hustle, man. It's like, I'm on the fence though, because like I say, you're going to meet like-minded people. You know what I mean? That wave is going to be different because everybody there is going to be trying to do the same thing. And then the connections you make, you ain't never going to. That right there, college was the best time of my life, bro.
Shit, bro.
I will say that.
I love WMU.
That was the best time of my life. And that's how I met you, bro.
That's what I
ain't never met you before that.
Man, what we doing? We going on, what's that?
We met 2000, bro. 19 years. Man, knowing this man for 19 years, bro. In this nasty
thing, boy.
But a lot of people, bro, are going, they getting them jobs now and they leaving with debt. And a lot of people are going to die with that debt. Wait a minute. College,
what do you mean? How you get a job and leave with debt? Oh, as a matter of fact, that's what Gitu said. Let's talk about the debt.
Please.
I got a few facts here, man. College debt is a big business. About 71% of college students in the United States carry debt as soon as they get out. The 71%. So it's only 30% of them don't. You was one of the lucky ones, obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But 71% of students who come out of school carry debt. Now, your whole goal to go to school was to be able to establish yourself and make a career so you can start earning a living, not to come out having to pay off top. So
but that ain't how it works.
That sucks. And not only that, but in 2014, it was over $1.4 trillion of student debt.
Man, because
in just America alone.
I mean, but think about it. If you're not doing engineering or medical, which you got to go to school for 13 years, 14 years, something after. Like, if you're not doing nothing like that, you're not coming out making at least 85. You making like 35 to 40.
And then here's Lindsey Mason, bro. with the segue, he say most major business owners don't have a degree. They pay people with degrees to manage their company. How you like that?
I agree with that, bro.
That's facts, right?
Yeah.
So on the watch party right here. Hold on 1 second.
Hold on.
What you doing, man?
So on the bro, I got mics everywhere.
Yeah,
Okay, then.
So on the watch party, Miss Shannon McKay says, so people spend all that money to get a degree, and they don't even have a job in the degree that they went to school for.
Facts.
Right.
Unfortunately, that's how a lot of people are.
Yeah.
And it confuses me though, because when you go to college and you know what you're going into, aren't you supposed to be like jumping into that internship like sophomore year, transitioning to junior year, and use that and work that internship and possibly either use that experience to get a job right after, or stay at the company that you had the internship with? Isn't that the goal?
Yeah, but I think the goal is for you to fail.
Because I seem like everybody just going to school and they can't wait till they finish. Ain't nobody even bother getting an internship or a foothold into the door to earn credits or to earn a little bit of cash into the career that they're going into.
College make their money off
That
people
shit don't
that
make
go to
sense to
school
me.
and then don't make it through. You know what I mean? You still owe that money.
Nobody really holds them accountable, and it's unfortunate. It's like if I go to work, you know, my first day I sign a contract. Basically, you'll pay me this amount. I do this work. It's the same thing with college. You sign a contract where I go for these years. I should be able to get this position.
Get some work, yeah.
But I think that goes back to education though. This is college. You feel me? The library is college. If you have an idea, like imagine if you was taught something at like 12, 13 and cultivated in that and focused on that. You know what I mean? Because like I said, in the 80s, as 80 babies, they didn't preach like being an entrepreneur and doing it on your own and getting it. It was like learn how to get a job, learn how to work. Yeah. Like it wasn't even like thought of like to they had even removed a lot of the skill programs, you know, like trades.
Yeah.
They ain't even focus on that no more. You know what I mean?
They took home ec out.
That was
they
done.
They took shop out. Wood shop was gone. Auto mechanics was out.
Let's speak about this. Something that's personal to me that I've dealt with within the past month. So, do you guys know about this whole Proposition 2?
I don't,
Miss
sir.
Betsy DeVos.
What is she on?
When she killed affirmative action, she's the education. What is she?
Said she's on a whole bunch of nonsense.
She's on the Secretary of Education for Donald Trump's panel, some shit like that.
Break
You
it
already
down,
know that's
man.
faulty.
Break it down.
So
man.
what she did was she ended affirmative action in college.
What does
So
that mean?
two things happen. I won't say the name of the college, but I'm a part of an association. We have two programs called the Alpha League. One is called ABO, Alpha Beta Omega. These are business leadership programs for African American students in colleges here in Grand Rapids. So a private company donated several $100,000 to this black organization.
Okay.
For these males to have bus passes, to have food at our meetings, to have all these needs being met. So we give them leadership skills, soft skills, life skills, business development skills, skills that keep them off the streets, that keep them educated, and hopefully help them get jobs. With the whole Proposition 2, the colleges have now said we cannot give any special privileges to any group. 1 second.
I'm trying to figure out when do we need special privileges in the first place.
Well, that's what affirmative action
Well,
allegedly was for, but it
they-
didn't work.
they
for
do
it.
But why do we
It
need
don't
that
work
shit to
for us.
begin with?
Because a lot of these kids, they can't get to school without bus passes.
Now, go
And
ahead,
because
I'm
they're in this group, we provide bus passes from the money that's been funded from a private organization.
sorry. Okay.
Food.
Is that
If-
considered
if-
affirmative action? Putting those funds together for those?
Well, affirmative
students
action
on-
goes on a whole different level.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I
But
want.
what this does is being a part of the ABO or the Alpha League, we're asking these young men to come back to the school at 7 o'clock on a Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night for a meeting to enrich their education.
Okay.
That money, God, this thing's killing me. That money also paid for tutors. Turn your thing off. It paid for tutors.
Okay.
So it's a lot of things that money went towards. So whenever she did this whole affirmative action bill,
That cuts
the colleges feel like we cannot give special privilege to a black group without giving it to a white or Asian or a Hispanic group. So right now, they can't get bus passes. They can't get food. They can't get free tutoring, which is what our program gave to them.
So the colleges that were funding those programs cut the funding.
The college wasn't funded.
Okay.
The private organization donated the money to us through the college as an accredited educational
I see.
institution.
So now that funding is cut because of the kind of group that you are.
I don't know whether the funding is going back to the originator or not, but
course.
the kids can't get it.
Of course. You know what I mean? That's
Wow. So the only reason they were getting the funding in the first place because they were a group of minorities.
They were getting the funding because
Or black kids.
Dr. Andre Fields, you guys know Dre.
Yeah, we know Dre. What up, Dre?
What up, though?
That program was part of his thesis to get his doctorate's degree.
Mm-hmm.
He showed the first year of that program that African American males that have somebody in their corner that's providing tutoring, support, and affirmation to them will succeed higher than the average black male with no support.
I totally agree.
And when he did that, he built the Alpha League and ABO, Alpha, Beta, Omega.
Okay.
And when people saw the results from that, they started pouring money in.
I see.
So all that money that they poured in now is in oblivion somewhere.
Yeah, because he got to it. There we go to influence. That was going to be too powerful. It was going to help too many.
Exactly.
They don't want that many in there,
What's
bro.
really going on?
They don't want that. They don't want all that positive energy
And
out there. That's the
I'm
only
personally
reason.
tied to that. So
Yeah.
it hurts me
Yeah.
because when I was working the program at another college here, they used that program to recruit African American male athletes to the school
Because they could supply them with what they needed
with
without
scholarships,
having the boost.
with some
Yeah.
tuition help, with some books.
Yeah, that's
with
fine
some
because they're gonna
food.
bring money.
Transportation.
They bringing money to the school. You bring
So it's not used for what it was intended to be used for.
It
It was
never
being
is.
used as a luring device to say, "Hey, we got this program. It's an African American ran. It's to help you guys out. It gives you food, gives you all these different things, gives you
I'm like,
tuition help.
yeah, I'm with that.
But
I'm
come
with
here
that.
because you can play football, you can play basketball. But once they get there, the help is really not what they said it was.
They just want your money. And once you get in there, it's on you.
What is
You
it
know what I
called?
mean? That's the
Bait
that's
switch?
the
deep.
decadent
Yeah,
veil.
bait
They just
switch.
putting that over
Bait
you.
switch.
Yeah, you know what I
Bait
mean? Yeah,
That's deep, bro.
Giving this to you here, but behind their back, they got the other hand that you don't see. You know
So
I mean?
what happens to education? And these tutors are working to help these kids succeed.
They planning on
So
you failing.
you take all that from them.
Yeah.
You take the leadership from them, a black leadership from them, right?
Mm-hmm.
You take the bus passes that's getting them there. Man, listen. Dre and Chris Sane told me, I know for a fact, Chris Sane makes around every night about 10:30, 11 o'clock to all the bus stops. You know why?
Why?
There's students there from GRCC sleeping at the bus stop. They're homeless. Any student that does not have a physical address of their own is deemed as a homeless student. I personally gave thousands of dollars to a college here in Grand Rapids to fight hunger on college campuses.
Bro, we got to
Wow.
find some kind of program or some kind of place they can come to for
We
assistance.
had that.
They had
But
that.
the
That's-
funding
This
is
is what
being
we're
cut.
talking about.
They did. They
Funding
don't.
is being cut.
They don't want
now
that.
you got it.
They don't want that, bro.
Now you got it. And they said they cut
The
it
fuck?
for the fear
The
of
fear?
being sued.
By who?
For
The people that
fear
not
of
helping?
it.
Who
For
would
the-
sue? Who would sue
They
someone
don't know.
for helping
They
homeless
said
students?
for the fear of it. They don't know who may sue. They just said for the fear
See,
of
this
it.
is why I hate
Like an
politics.
excuse.
And let me ask you
That's
this.
a
That
bigger
sounds like you
issue.
helping too many melanated people. So
Let me ask you
black
this.
people, we don't want you to do that.
What
no more.
race is the president of that college?
I bet he black, probably. I knew it. I knew it. See what I'm saying?
Guilty
No.
by association.
I knew it, bro. I'm trying
Damn.
to tell you. The decadent veil. Yes, they want you. They want it to look good, but then when it start getting a little too out of hand, they're like, nah.
I can't overhelp my
yeah.
people and underhelp other people.
There you
because
go.
now I become a part of the systemic epidemic of brother to brother.
Right, showing favoritism, shit like that. That
It's
doesn't. Okay,
brother.
I get
I
it.
can go on and on, man. That's some deep shit.
So, in retrospect to that, then, since they hating on, you know what I mean, the homeless college students, how about what would you do if you didn't have to go to college? You know what I mean? How would you get your bread? How would you find a way to make your own lane and to create a career for yourself without having to be employed by another person?
I would, at this point, I would definitely say getting a skill. And your skill right now is going to be in the technology field. Learning how to build an app, learning how to build websites, learning how to do stuff online. Because online is a business now.
Right.
Being a freelancer.
Look, we provide education and we're providing people with opportunities to have fun and watch the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is a whole nother TV show. This is a whole nother avenue, the online thing, man. And we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. These is our day ones right here. Everybody in here, we appreciate y'all. We got some more people, like we say, George Ward. Of course, you got Lindsay Mason.
Yes, and Tammy Moore. We love what you just said here, y'all. What are the thoughts on community college technical diplomas and industry-based certifications? That's the kind of education I think benefits somebody. The terms and the length that you have to go to school are brief. You get a solid trade that you can carry for the rest of your life, and you come out making good money within 2.5 years with most of these trades and certifications.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be the most, and you're not coming up out of ass pocket full of money, going to a university for 4 years, spending 30, 40, 50 grand. These trade school, you can probably spend $3,500 a year, $4,500 a year, and you out of there.
Yeah, because you can learn how to be an electrician, a plumber. You can do hair, nails. You can do anything like
music
that.
Producer,
producing music,
computer
producing
repair.
shows. And if you do anything with technology, I mean, because think about it, you're gonna be able to in about 5-6 years, you're gonna be able to go to the grocery store or any store. You're gonna barely see anybody in there.
Hey, mom.
Everything is just straight automatic checkout.
Yeah.
So a lot of these regular jobs that people were getting, they're gonna be gone, man. It's gonna be a lot of people in trouble, man, with this new technology.
So that's
why technology is a gift and a curse.
What I'm trying to figure out what it is that my boy Banks do. Banks, enlighten us on a little bit on how people can employ themselves.
Yeah, this is another avenue. This is education. This is something that people are not taught, coming out of high school. And this is not the game we were given. This man has his own online business, which is why he's on the show and why he brought him in. And we want him to explain a little bit of what he do and how did he get started. First off, how did you get started in this thing, bro? And what's your business?
Honestly, bringing up the last issue, I was at CC.
Okay.
And it was more so, it's kind of hard working full time and going to school.
Absolutely.
Because no matter where you work, they'll seem like they're all for you to go to school, but until it clashes with your job.
Yeah.
And they kind of want you to choose them over school, which
course.
is kind of it's counteracting what you're there for. So, around 2012, I was selling stuff on like Craigslist and stuff like that. That's all we had back then.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty good market because it was a lot of different things people had laying around that, the next person in the neighborhood might need. Now
like a garage sale online.
Yeah, kind of like an online garage sale. And then you start seeing Facebook groups like Grand Rapids Garage, online garage sale, and Wyoming online garage sale. And eventually I pointed my eyes towards like eBay and different things like that. Because with the Grand Rapids garage sales, it's about 192,000 people that live in Grand Rapids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, a lot of those people will want the items you have, but if I'm not mistaken, it's somewhere between 7 or 9 billion people in the world.
Yeah.
So once you really go online, then you have billions of people who see your items, and we overlook small things that we might see at Walmart and this is cheap, or I don't need this, or this doesn't have any value. But you got to realize that things are different on the side of the state or even the side of the country that you're on. Somebody in California might need that or want that, and it's $20 more over there. You can buy that in bulk and resell it. So that's pretty much what I did. I just started reselling, small little gadgets. But then, me being young and black, we like to look a certain type of way. We like certain things.
Flashy, man. Be fly, bro.
Everybody loves be clean.
Man,
Shit,
let's
clean me up.
You gotta have that drip. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
One thing you got to realize is that it's expensive.
Yeah, absolutely.
It eats into your funds. I was always the type of person, I don't really want to look that much like it, but everybody else does, so why don't I make money off of that? They're going to do it regardless, so hey, why don't you be that friend and say, hey man, don't spend that much money on this. I have, extra supplies, I have this or whatever you need, hey, I'll give you a friend discount and stuff like that. And everybody, hey man, you got these shoes, this shirt, this hat, and etc. And I'm like, you know what? This is a really big thing, so let me really put this on my eBay store. And I started going on that route. So it's pretty much now 2019, everybody's online. You like you
Yeah.
said, you have somebody might be making their own wigs, selling wigs.
Yeah, man.
Somebody might be a marketer and they're shouting out and trying to build up other companies. Somebody might detail cars.
Yeah.
We have a lot of talented people in the world that's now being recognized, and some people get flown out from the city they're in to another city. So you just have to really, it's all about branding. You can't. I had to take myself out of the I just want to sell and have extra money for college and to live, to really, hey, this is something I can make into a career. Let me brand myself, so when people buy these products from me, they're not buying it from eBay, they're not buying it from Amazon or Mercari or Poshmark. They're buying it from Sean Banks, my brand. They're buying it from your brand. They're buying it from your brand.
Yeah.
It's more important, because when you look at Walmart, Myers, and or Amway and these big companies, they build up their name because of the work they do. They build up the name because of experience that they have. It's a business system. We it's kind of like I go to work, I get paid, my boss pays more than me. Area supervisor, VP, CEO, and it's all branded. The owner doesn't really have to do anything.
Yeah.
Make sure everything's running. So become your own, boss in a way where you have people who are not necessarily working under you, but are connected with you. So like my suppliers, my fulfillment center, we're more like vendors to each other, because I don't work for them, they don't work for me. But hey,
It's a partnership.
Exactly. And that's pretty much the area that everything is moving in. So you have a lot of jobs that, weren't available. Some new jobs are becoming available. But when you have this opportunity to really do the things that you want to do, I think you should really take that, because things like that don't last forever. Not saying that it's going away anytime soon, but you have to show some initiative now, because it's growing very, very fast.
Right.
And it's a lot of doors that are open right now for you.
And how old are you?
26.
And you
26.
26. And
My
see what I'm
bad.
saying? And is this your sole way of providing for yourself? Do you work for anybody right now?
Nope. I haven't been working since 2015.
Well, you
Look
have
at
been
there.
working just for
Well,
yourself.
yeah.
You've been working for yourself since 2015, only 26 years
beautiful,
old.
man.
See, this is where you talk, educating yourself, finding different paths. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to just stick to the just run of the mill, go to college, get a degree, get more degrees, have debt, die with the debt. You know what I
Right,
mean?
exactly. Correct.
That's fine. If you don't have a plan or don't know where you're going to go, which a lot of us don't at that age, 16, 17, if college is an avenue, I would say go.
Go.
Because I went and had a time of my life. Like, I don't I was fortunate enough to my parents was able to put me through without any debt, like I say.
Right.
But a lot of people don't have that situation. If you can't get a scholarship or anything like that, it's just like, I think people go because that's like the only way they know. I think
Well,
if they were-
sometimes our parents ingrain that in us.
That's
Tammy
true.
Moore said this: 18 months to 2 years will change your life and create a great future.
That was a great
But
comment.
if you look at this, Tony says, "Yo, I got no college degree, and I make more than any doctor." I can speak for myself. I went to college online at 33 years old, a husband with kids, working a full-time shift job in Louisiana at a chemical plant. 12 hours on, 12 hours off. But I didn't have a why for going to college. I went because the status quo said
right.
That's
you
what I
need
was
to
saying.
have a degree.
Me too.
You thought
And
you
right
weren't
now,
gonna be able to move forward in life
I
without
probably
going to college.
to do what I do, I don't need a degree.
See what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Not to put anybody's business out there, but every degree has a price tag that it comes with and that it brings you.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, man, if you feel so inclined to go to a professional industry, doctors, lawyers, teachers, certain professions, you have to have those degrees.
Absolutely.
I can tell you, if you're a self-made man, if you just got the game, you want to be in business, degrees can enhance what you know. But I can tell you right now, bro, sometimes a degree is all about what can you retain and write back on paper for the damn test.
That's it.
And not only that, it's
it
the
is-
people you meet.
and
Like,
it's
you get so many
stressful.
you get so many plugs. That's the one thing about college.
see-
If you can network yourself and link yourself up with the right people, when you graduate, you can already be set up
That's
with
true.
people with a job or a good situation.
That's
A
probably
lot
the
of
best
people,
one.
parents already have a business or already doing their thing.
But that-
like, networking can really
but you-
help you a lot more than just being there and not saying nothing to anybody and just getting a degree.
But see, that's a give and take though, because
Yeah.
say you get to the university and you got your head down, man. You got 14 credit hours. Your head is down. You ain't at the parties. You ain't at the gathering. You ain't at the mixer. You not networking because your head is in them damn books because they consuming you.
Yeah, that don't guarantee that you're going to get out here like that.
It don't get easier to year number 3, for real. And that's when you start getting into the real gist of what you're trying to do. But anybody who's going and they're going full time, it's hard to mix that with pleasure or mix that with networking because if you're serious about your education, you in that dorm, man, in front of that computer screen. It's difficult. And that's a lot of information to intake and then to reapply. And you doing that's what you're doing every day. You're reading and reapplying all day, every day, and that shit gets difficult.
The scary part about that to me is there is no. You can do all that, like you said, you can do everything you're supposed to.
But what are you learning? What are you retaining?
No, but you can graduate, get a master's, and still have like a job that you would have got if you would have just worked straight out of high school.
That's true.
Like that's
true.
the scariest part. It doesn't guarantee you that you're going to make it to where you want to be, but what I think that energy you putting out, like I say, and the people that you're meeting, they all like-minded. I think that'll help you the most, man. And I want to give some more love to some more people in here.
Man, you see that boy Moo Lee out here, dog.
Man, as love, that's always. Lim Williams the second, always. He said, appreciate the discussion.
Thanks, Lim.
Empowerment Network. What up,
for
though?
Watching, man.
Of course, we say Ramon. Lanisha Fairley, what's going on?
What's up, Fairley? Got
here we go.
Tina Chris Mingo.
Natasha Monique. I'm sorry. I believe it's all about who you know. Let me see. Hey, Sally Mae can come take this damn degree. I'm just saying. Oh, you have some jobs. They say you are overqualified. Like, that's a fact. Like,
yo, Kareem, what's up, Black? We appreciate you watching, man. Glad you with us tonight, bro.
Because think about it. A lot of people in higher up jobs and a lot of people that have positions, they got hookups, bro. There's a lot of people that's been hooked up. Like, you think people are just grinding and that they working hard. Just look at the scandal that just came out with the people that's paying. To get their kids through the school. You know what I mean? The lady from Full House and the other people. You know what?
That's ridiculous.
It don't shock me. But I'm going to be honest. If I had the bread and I needed my kid to get through, I'm paying for him to get through. Yeah. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just the game. Like, a lot of people grind and they really work hard and they really try. But you don't know that this person that's in your class, their parents just had the funds to pay them to get through.
That's stupid, man.
But I mean, if you can utilize that, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I can't hate on that. I would have did the same thing.
If you gotta
even though it's messed up and it's trifling.
If you got to pay for your kids to get into school, what's the purpose? If you got enough
so
money
that they can graduate and skate through that thing.
Not just like I know we have to pay for school, but they paid to get them in. How is that benefiting the child?
Yeah, why not buy him a business?
You know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, with all the money that you put into the
that is
right.
That's
like everybody get a trophy. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you
man.
can just start them off with a business. Like, give me that money.
That's
like,
my point.
Don't
why
give me the money for school.
That sounds like to me just somewhere to send them off, so you ain't got to deal with them while they going through their little 17, 19, 20-year-old phase. You just go over here and have some life experiences. We'll pay for you to get in. You know what I mean? It sounds like an excuse to me.
Hey, man, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. We're going to go to a quick break, and we're going to be right back. We promise we're going to be right back. We got an announcement for y'all. Major announcement. Well, major, minor. You know what I mean? We're not going to gas it, but we got something for y'all. We're going to go to break. We'll holler at y'all in a minute.
With the funniest ish tour. Grand Rapids. It's your boy Earthquake, and we on our way to Grand Rapids. What's up, Grand Rapids? This your man, LaVelle Crawford. Hey, you can catch me on the funniest ish tour with my man Mike Epps.
Grand Rapids, what up, this your boy Ricky Smiley. Catch me on the funniest ish tour with Mike Epps, LaVelle Crawford, DC Young Fly, and Earthquake on April the 20th.
It's your boy DC Young Fly, and I'm stopping through Grand Rapids at the funniest ish tour.
You need to get your tickets right now. So my brother say, not later, but right now. Go get it. I just want to shout y'all and let y'all know, thanks for coming out the 2019 Funniest Ish Tour. The funniest tour out there. We speaking the truth, and I just want to thank you.
All right, y'all. So we back, man. The Power Hour, Empowerment Network, SimpFree Podcast. So we had to do that real quick. As y'all can see, man, we're doing a little something here at the Empowerment Network. Just a little bitty something, man. The funniest ish tour. We actually got 2 tickets, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's love, man. We got 2 tickets. And what y'all need to do, we want y'all to tune in to the Empowerment Network, to the Empower Hour Live on Monday. What's that? 4:15 at 9 p.m.
That's April 15th.
April 15th for y'all. That's a little slow. 4/15 is April 15. You feel me? Tune in to the Empower Hour Live on the Empowerment Network. They're giving away 2 free tickets to the 5th caller. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, and that's the
1, 2,
funniest
3, 4,
ish tour,
5th.
dog. And that's the funniest ish tour.
Funniest
You're
ish
gonna
tour,
have
man.
Mike Epps, Ricky Smiley, DC Young Fly, Lavelle Crawford, and Earthquake. Boy, if you ain't gonna be rolling in there, you know what I'm saying?
Come on, what else you got to do?
Get
You
them
might
free
as well
tickets.
tune in, bro. Come on, like
You ain't doing shit else.
You know what I mean? 2
How
free
about
tickets.
now? You ain't doing nothing now.
It's going down again Monday on
Monday
the
night.
Empower Hour Live
At 9 p.m.
Yeah, that's how they doing it, man. Empowerment Network moving.
And yo, that call in number is 1-888-530-1127.
One more time.
Savannah.
1-888-530-1127. Option number 3.
Option number 3. You feel me?
Again, 888. I'm like a telemarketer right now. Get your call today. 888-530-1127. Option 3. Win those makeup tickets, guys. It's going to be funny as ish.
And that is on the April 20th. The show is April 20th. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you got to tune in to the Empower Hour Live.
So
at
don't
9
say
p.m.
we ain't never done nothing for y'all, man. We trying. You hear me? We appreciate y'all, man,
Get
for rocking
them
with us.
tickets, man.
And you know what I'm saying? And I want to go back to some of the comments. I kind of skipped over Lindsay's when he said most major business owners don't have a degree. They pay people with degrees to manage their company. And I believe that's a fact,
Yeah,
man.
I touched on that.
You know what I'm saying? If you can do that, I mean, that's how everybody getting it in. Like, a lot of people think they working hard. It's really what you know and how much bread you got and what you can make happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
While a lot of other people busting their ass, this other person getting handouts.
And it's not about going out there and starting a whole bunch of businesses and buying a bunch of tax IDs and LLCs.
Because somebody got to work.
You got to get a machine and build it up to where it's working itself. Because again, like if you got more than 3 hustles, you have none. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
My boy Jay told me that he got that from someone, I can't remember who. Don't quote me, but if you got more than 3, you spreading yourself too thin. And so the goal is to get that business, and what you do, Banks, you build that boy up before you open another page, and then the machine starts running itself, right?
So what I do is I want to say it's like a hybrid passive income because you still have to put the work in, but while I'm asleep, money is still being made.
That's love.
So what?
You waking up to bread?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay,
every
then.
day.
Oh, okay.
Every day.
That way.
Man.
Now, one of
26 years old, yo. You know what I mean?
The newest, I want to call it a wave or trend because trends fade. I don't think this is fading anytime soon, but it's drop shipping.
Drop shipping. Explain that. What is drop shipping?
Y'all
I've been
better
hearing
listen
about
to this
that.
young Banks boy, man.
What is drop shipping?
Drop shipping is where, you create a storefront and you list items that
An online storefront.
Exactly. Yep. That you don't physically have.
Okay.
And when your customers buy these items from you, then you buy them from your suppliers and you ship to their address. So like, if I was buying let's say a TV online or something, I would input my information. But when a customer buys it, I go and like I'm buying the TV, but I just input their information. And then once that supplier ships the item and I receive a tracking number, I then paste it on, let's say if I'm on Amazon or eBay or Shopify. So it's no startup cost to anybody who wants to get involved in it.
That's
that
amazing.
way, you can, if the TV is $250 on sale, but it's normally, let's say, $400, then you list it for the retail price at $400. Somebody buys it from, you profit. You pay no shipping because you're not fulfilling the order yourself. eBay, Walmart, wherever you buy the TV from. And I see a lot of young people starting to get involved in it because
it's brilliant.
You can go from broke to having good
Not
income.
broke, no
You
broke.
hear this? We just giving out other options, man. We don't got all the answers.
And this
we
is how
just
you
giving out
prevent
other options,
from
bro.
being broken. Is no joke. We
That
just
is
talked about that.
drop
My man
shipping.
Banks got jewels.
How
for
many
you,
of y'all
man.
knew about drop shipping? Be honest.
I
How
knew
many of
about
y'all knew
drop
about drop shipping before this man talked about it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Hey.
incredible.
Have
Hey.
y'all heard of the Forex, the money trading?
No.
No.
Money trading?
It's money trading.
Is he trading
Oh,
your
like
currency in
binary
different
stock?
countries?
Yeah,
Currencies?
different countries.
Yeah. I have heard of that. Trade binary
I
stuff.
have too. Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't know. Huh?
Is this on?
I don't know. It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was just wondering because a lot of people my age are getting into that too.
Actually, it's not.
What?
It's
Oh, we
not,
tripping.
Oh,
know.
well, if you can hear me, it's
We
fine.
can hear you. It's fine.
we can.
I'm sorry.
But a lot of college students are getting into it, making a lot of money. I just don't know if I trust it yet.
Yeah, they said that about Bitcoin.
We got living proof right here.
They didn't
Somebody
trust
doing
him,
it.
man.
Oh, Bitcoin? I did Bitcoin a little bit, but I was way too late. I was one of those people, and that's why I say when you have an idea and it's presented to you, go for it.
You should have got on Bitcoin when that movie Dope came out.
And you jump on it before that.
Before that. I remember it was $6, and I said, I don't know anything about it.
Yeah,
I'm not going to deal with
$6,
and I should have invested everything I had into it.
Dope was the first time I heard of it. That movie.
Yeah, me too.
I had never heard of it.
2015 it came out, 2014.
Yeah, but I had I've heard drip feeds about it before that, but I thought it was like video game currency, like you know what I mean, like value, like a VC currency on NBA Live. I thought that's what it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a way to buy games and shit online with just these coins you buy.
Well,
I didn't know it was actually a digital currency.
It's it's cryptocurrency. It's about, man, last time I checked, it was over 5,000 different types.
Yeah.
So it's more of it's a way the government doesn't really track your funds, so you can't get taxed on it basically.
Wow,
and a lot of people they use it like you got the dark web, people buy and trade, not necessarily anything illegal, but it's if you don't want the government taxing you on X, Y, and Z, then Bitcoin is the way to go. But one Bitcoin
is worth $5,300 right now.
Yeah,
wow.
So it went down a little bit, but it's still a lot.
That's a lot, yeah.
There's just other options, man. And I want to say what's up to some more people out here. I see my cousin Ashley Powell. What's going on? Did we read this one with Natasha? She said if I knew what I knew, I would have took my ass to college out the country for free.
Right.
That's pretty cool. Okay, then.
I don't know what country you would have went to, Natasha, but
good luck with that, Natasha. I don't know if that would have worked out for you. I think you did all right where you is at. You know what I mean?
Finesse the system. You can do a lot of stuff for free, especially in college.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Close to free, especially travel.
Let's see. We got Tony. Tony says, thankfully, I work in the field of what I went to college for, but I would say that my self-taught teachings helped me more with my professional career. So, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Tony Moyer hits us with the vision, determination, belief in yourself. Surround yourself with positive people and hard work. I got to admit, man, since we've been doing this podcast thing, bro, we've been rubbing shoulders with some real G's out here that's making it happen, man. I didn't know so many people like us was doing so many big things. You know what I mean? And that's big ups to you, Banks, because you have a jewel that you can share with the youth, man, and show, because this shit is just going to evolve.
Yeah.
And then what you're doing is 100% legal, and that's what they need to know, that there's a way to sit at home and make money. Yeah. You just sit back and watch your computer.
I literally just list, go about my day, and it makes income on itself. And I try, I go on Snapchat a lot, sometimes Facebook. I try to encourage people, to start their own business, do their own thing, get into, drop shipping or just reselling, period, because it's a everybody's always buying.
Yeah,
that's what, like when we talked about nurses, it's not going to be a day when we walk outside, nobody's buying anything. That's just not going to happen.
I hear you.
So monetize on that while you have the chance,
So let me ask you a quick question, because I seen something in here that says, please say how to. So if somebody wanted to even start something like you doing,
jump.
What's number one? Do you give tutorials? Like, can people come to you to find out how to do this? That's number one. Give out your information, man. How people can contact you.
You can follow me on Facebook at Sean Nooney Banks. I have a private link for my.
Say that again.
Sean Nooney Banks
on Facebook. Sean Nooney. How do you spell Nooney?
Noonie.
Okay. Sean Nooney Banks on Facebook. Okay.
Here we go. Slap it up. There it is, right there.
Anybody
Sean
interested?
Nooney Banks.
You can send me a message through Messenger. I'll send you that link. It's going to show you, basically from point zero how to get started. It's going to show you how to, set up a Shopify, BigCommerce, your own website, or show you how to use other selling platforms like Amazon, Bonanza, or eBay. Once you get that set up, it's going to teach you what a niche is, which is basically a winning product that you can continuously sell over and over. It'll show you how to find these winning products. It'll show you how to, compare them to other products that might be winning. When you get into a niche, the most important thing you want to do is look for emotional products, because we have a lot of emotional buyers. So, for example, somebody who loves dogs, they love their pets. They're willing to buy them anything. That's a fact. So you can target that niche, pet lovers. And
y'all listening to this boy?
Man, dropping jewels, bro.
Y'all listening to this young man?
So, what do you say? What's some essentials to start what you doing? What does somebody need to start off like right now?
It sounds like they need to contact Banks, is what it sounds like.
The most important thing is, my opinion, is never look at it from a money standpoint. Okay. If you're only in it for the money,
you're gonna be in trouble.
You won't last that long.
Facts.
It has to. You have to have a passion to create a better life for yourself and the people around you. if that's your main goal, then this is definitely the right thing for you to do.
See, I like that because
Yeah,
that's
I'm
not
with
no
you.
money grab. This ain't nothing easy.
Yeah,
This ain't like you
gotta
just
put
wake
in the
up and
work.
you just gonna start making bread like that. Like you got to work for this.
And say you got
Exactly.
your machine running, but people don't need to get it twisted, viewers, that he put in some intricate details. There's some intricate things that you need to know in order to make this system work.
We've been doing this since
Exactly.
15. You say right?
2015. I've been selling online since 2012.
2012. See,
I've been drop shipping since I think beginning of 2018.
He don't work nowhere. That's what he do. That's
While I
what's
was
up.
reselling and doing wholesale, I made some very good income. But once I moved over, I was the type of person where I felt comfortable housing my own inventory, knowing exactly what I have with me.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that kind of slows down the selling process for you. So I incorporated drop shipping where I don't have to have it and I can be anywhere, and my numbers just skyrocketed through the roof. And I realized, hey, this is definitely something that does work for anybody. You just have to have the right mindset to do it. Like, you have to give it your all every single day. You don't necessarily have to be there, but keep that in the back of your head that, hey, this is part of me, you know. I am the business. I am the face. It's just like your boss. You might go home and clock out, but the guy up top is still working.
Hell
You
yeah.
have to have that mindset.
That's real. That's
So have
deep.
you ever heard of Gary
That's
V?
real deal.
Gary V, yeah.
Gary Vaynerchuk? He speaks about his garage sale. This is a billionaire. And he really promotes like people starting their own garage sale. You buy something, like you're saying, online, just resell it. So you can give it more value. There are people who buy things at garage sales and they fix them up.
Yeah.
Give it more resale value. So it's not just the average thing. Say for instance, you got guys that are getting Jordans, right?
Yeah.
They're putting new soles on them. They're cleaning them up. They're redoing them, making custom-made Jordans,
Yeah.
and selling for 2 times more than what they're really worth.
Yeah. The funny thing about that you bring up Jordans, I remember being in Walmart and the lady cashing my groceries. She was talking to a coworker and was getting real mad at her boyfriend because she was saying all he does is stand in line and buy these shoes and it's useless. But what people don't realize, a lot of these young kids that stand in line for 12 hours to get these shoes, the resale
They're reselling
value
them.
is already past 100%.
The amount you're paying for 'em.
Like it was,
Yeah.
yes,
I got a fact for you. I got this off of a TED Talk. Did you know that Nike's customers buying and reselling their shoes makes more money a year than Nike's next closest competitor? So
Wow.
Nike's customers buying and reselling Jordans and vintage Nikes and foam posits and Air Max, they resell as a collective, make more money than Adidas, Reebok, any other shoe company, Timberland, any athletic shoe company that's in Nike's vicinity. Their customers make more money than that company who has their own shoe manufacturing facility, by the way. So what does that tell you about how many shoes Nike make? And Nike don't give a shit if you resell their shoes. You know
They gonna
why?
make the money off
Because
top.
you got to come to me first.
exactly.
I made these bitches for $3.
And they getting them.
You
And they
just
making them
paid
dirt
$250
cheap.
for them.
They making
See, this
them
gonna
dirt
trip
Go
you
on.
out.
Yeah.
This is gonna trip your head
You know
off.
what I'm saying?
I got a friend of mine. I remember back when I was in high school, we had baseball cards.
Yeah.
Baseball cards were really hot. You had like a whole folder full of Mickey
Yeah.
Man on
Yeah,
Barry
yeah.
Bonds.
I used to have basketball.
To this day,
I remember that.
this brother bought his wife a $20,000 wedding ring off of the fact that he buys and trades baseball cards.
Really?
Yeah.
To this day, he get collector's items. He's online everywhere buying and trading business cards that have baseball cards
Yeah.
that have more value.
That's
Right?
interesting.
So he's in the loop. He's here. He's there, trying to find these different baseball cards. And he's just reselling them. He's upselling them. Because now I have something that you don't have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amen. Amen.
It's deep,
So,
bro.
and that's the gift. So the topic of today's show was just to show you. We brought Banks on to show people that, you know what I mean, you do not have to be an employee. You know what I'm saying? There's options and ways for you to be able to make your own income and to become self-sustainable without depending on someone else, with being able to work your own hours and make your own time. And this is just one of the many examples that us as a youth, we can come together and start getting that bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
'cause-
you don't always have to punch a clock, because we all know you'll never get rich exchanging your time for money.
That's a
exactly.
fact. That's a fact, bro.
So
And we want to we just want to shine some light on taking the pressure off of feeling like you just like education in school is the only way. That's the only way I'm gonna make it. Because let's be honest, you can do everything right and still not get that position just because they don't like your skin color,
Or
you
just
know what
'cause they don't like your
Minority,
attitude.
anything can come into play. So there is no right or wrong with this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I went to college. I graduated. I'm glad I did it. But if it was up to me, I would have never did it. You know, because like I said, that school just wasn't for me.
Right.
But it was my parents that pushed me through that. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't have that backing or even the will to want to do that. And you don't necessarily have to. Because think about if I was 18 and I went to be an electrician. You know what I mean? So that's like what, 2-3 years maybe?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By the time I'm 21, I can go out and start working. By the time I'm 25, 26, I might even have my own company by then.
Right.
And just electrician, plumbing, you can be a barber.
You got to get
It's a lot of
going.
different fields, but
you got to get some going.
I think with us 40s and on down, I think that is changing. Because in college, I don't think it's being pushed as heavy. But like I said, coming up, college was everything. Like there was no other option. Really.
Yeah. Or you thought you was going to be flipping burgers your whole life.
You know what I mean? They scared you. They like kind of scared you into that. You had
One
to
thing
do it.
that we did not mention the fact that when you have this degree, there's a lot of exterior forces out of your control that are forcing against you.
That's a fact.
Such as the fact that certain markets have a decline in
Employment,
employees.
yep.
So
Yeah.
what you have is a guy with this master's degree who is not accepting a lower position,
Right.
who's not knocking you out of a potential position in your degree field.
Or this guy with this particular degree who can't get a job because he's overqualified.
Exactly.
Now that's the worst shit I ever heard in my life. How
And
you
then-
overqualified?
And there's a lot of jobs where the computer can do it
If
for
I
you
said
now.
I do it, give me the job.
They don't need you to do it.
You know what I mean?
You there for no reason. Like this computer can work like 100 times faster than you and
You ain't lying,
get
bro,
more
'cause-
production. That's the scary part. There's like the world is about to be automated. Like seriously,
And that's why I hate going to self-checkout at the grocery store. I don't work there.
But guess why? It's taking over. I remember in 1999.
It's taking over, but I still don't
I
work
worked
there.
offshore on an oil rig in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico.
Okay.
We bust our ass. And somebody said way back then, one day, y'all hands, they call us hands. Come here,
Yeah,
hand.
a working hand, yeah.
Y'all hands gonna be
Hired hand.
necessary. We laughed at that shit.
Here we
To
are.
this day, they have robots that have automated everything they have. They save on the injury rate.
Wow.
They save on the payroll because the robot can't get hurt.
Nope.
He can't file a
They
lawsuit
just
if
fix
he
that
hurt his
thing.
back.
Yeah.
So now that they have these automated systems, they're saving on insurance claims. They're saving on the whole hiring process. $4,000 to hire somebody into a job. And what if you don't stay? That's $4,000 that they've wasted on you that you're gonna leave in the next 90 days for the competitor. So there's so many benefits to going automated for the company, but not for the employee.
Yeah.
So start your own shit.
Right.
Yeah, but everybody but here's it. We got to go back and be honest though. Everybody ain't gonna be able to do it. You ain't
That's
gonna make
right
it.
there.
Okay.
That's
It ain't
it.
everybody's destiny to be a boss. You
Right.
need workers though. You know what
And
I
when
mean?
you're a boss,
true.
one thing I've learned with this studio and with my consulting firm, everybody not gonna have that same fire and passion
Exactly.
That's correct.
you got
That's
for
correct.
what you do.
That's right.
Not even
That's
close.
right.
Yeah.
And Irene, please forgive me if I say your name wrong, Irene Dahe or Dahi. She said, "What would the world be if everyone was a business owner and no workers? Please explain."
Wow.
Well, in my opinion, we'll be going back to the trade and barter system because everybody would have a trade or a skill that they can
Yeah.
exchange for goods or services themselves. So then that would eliminate the monetary system if everybody was their own boss for real, right?
Yeah. If
Because
you
then
had a-
all I need you for is your service, your trade, or a good that you have, and we can trade like that.
Exactly.
So that's my opinion on that one.
Yeah, but
Wow.
like we said, man, everybody ain't gonna make it, man, and that's really the whole thing about this discussion is to kind of open your mind up a little bit. Like
Definitely.
we just want people not to be so focused on the just status quo. You don't have to do everything exactly. You know what I mean? Find your own lane. You know
Find
what I mean?
your own lane. That's the key.
Don't feel like you doing something wrong just because you ain't graduate or you don't have a master's or a doctorate. Don't get me wrong, that can help you possibly. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you in a specified like the medical field, like you being a actual doctor, yes, you're gonna make some paper eventually.
Yeah.
But think about how if your parents ain't got it, which most of our parents don't.
True.
Like you know, that man, it's law school. I believe that's all. Some people owe almost 200,000,
Forget
bro.
about it.
Lost
That's
200,000.
not to mention. That's not
for
to
a
mention.
student loan,
That's not to mention dentists and doctors.
man.
You know what I mean? So,
Let's get some more love to some people before we get up out
go
of here,
ahead, man. Go ahead.
Let me see.
Jonathan Miller, what's up, fam?
What do you think about
Good to see
Gitu?
you, boy.
Gitu say minorities need these special privileges to be able to compete with the rest of the world and well-off populations. What do you think about that? when we was talking about like when Myrick was talking about his thing, what was that company when he took benefits away from the boys about the busing systems and stuff? I believe that's where that comes from.
The college, man.
Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about.
Foundation.
I mean, even a lot of colleges provide special scholarships if they're a predominantly white school for minorities. So
But they can't now.
They can't now?
That's
what he said with the boss thing.
Well,
Proposition
I'm
2 is about.
so
They can't do that because of Proposition 2. Well, Proposition 2, I can't quote it to the T, but what it does, it says that they voted for this proposition, number 2, that states that there can be no special privileges given to any race at any school. And that was based on based on the declination of the affirmative action bill by Betsy DeVos.
That's too bad.
So when she cut that affirmative action, she cut out all the benefits to people that are other than Caucasian people.
And it's unfortunate because now, what group is the group now? If you can't give it to anybody, who you giving it to?
Nobody gets it.
Nobody gets it. So where the money go?
Because nobody's. Here's the thing, guys.
That's bullshit.
Nobody is giving special privileges to underprivileged white kids. They give it to underprivileged African American kids and underprivileged, impoverished communities. So think about this. Do you guys know how many people have been indicted based on this whole monetary system to get my kid in college? There were some actors, some celebrities.
That's what we were talking about. Yeah, that's what we was talking about. That
I
scandal.
stepped out for that part.
Yeah, that scandal that just caught it.
Yeah,
but like I said, though, the bad part about it, if I had the funds, I would have did the same shit.
I wouldn't have done that shit.
I would have paid you to do it.
No,
but I would have been thinking if I could pay that much money to go to school, why not just put it into something that they like in the business? Like, even the girl was on there like she didn't even want to go to school.
Yeah, she just want to go for the party.
Yeah, she went for the turn up.
Did y'all see Ray's comment?
What Ray said?
He said pimps are struggling nowadays. Hoes are using social media and apps. They don't need us anymore.
That's a fact. Yeah. Ray, you tripping, bro. Count on Ray to take it another way, man. That's all we appreciate.
Somebody
Ray,
go upside that head, Ray. Then they need somebody.
But bro, you know what? This is real, man. I can say it because I faced it firsthand. You know, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let this shit go.
Let it go, Myra.
I was at a college here in Michigan, and they had a food pantry. It was a closet down the hall. It took an act of mercy for us to convince the president to make this a food and supply pantry for students. When he gave the okay, finally, we put shoes, clothes, suits, even things such as sanitary napkins.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Condoms, chapstick, medicine.
Well, you put no Doritos in there?
We put ramen noodles, Doritos, canned goods.
Facts.
Right, we did that because
it's a
lot
food
of people
pantry.
don't realize.
You can't eat none of that shit.
A lot of people don't realize, bro. There are a lot of college students who are hungry.
Yeah. Oh, we know.
Who are hungry.
I know what it's like.
I remember using an iron and a brown paper bag.
God damn.
In my
Make a
sister's
grilled cheese?
Make a grilled fucking cheese.
Nigga, I remember writing bad checks for pizza.
Huh?
I wrote bad checks for
Write
pizza.
a check to the grocery store for them to cash it. Hope your money hit before the check go through.
Or shit, hope the check just go through. I worry about that shit later. I'm starving.
I ain't gonna even lie.
Days.
College was the first time I even had ramen.
That was a long time ago.
So you came from a privileged family.
A little bit, I did. You know what I mean? Shout out to my peoples, man. They handled their business a little bit, man.
Shout
got
out
me
to
together.
Ted Denise.
Yeah, Ted Denise got me together.
What
But
up,
honestly, college was the first time I had ramen, though. It was just like, that was interesting.
So you were in like shock
So he
culture.
was, hey, he weren't burnt out on ramen. I was burnt out before we even
the
got
way
there.
you making in college though is trash. I learned you gotta doctor that up. Like you gotta cook that on the stove and do different stuff to it. You can't just put that in that microwave. That microwave ain't getting it.
No, microwave don't make it work.
You gotta do your own thing with that.
The 99 or 80-cent seasoning
that ain't gonna work.
at the dollar store.
That ain't
You
gonna
can
do
get those.
Those
you can
work.
get those.
Those do work.
Actual good seasoning. Like, or at Walmart, they have
I
like
see what you're
80
saying, yeah.
cent seasoning.
Yeah, you gotta add your own thing to
And
it.
then
You
you
can't
can
just
add
use
your
that
own.
packet.
Yeah.
That packet ain't gonna be good enough. You know what I mean?
Sazon and your shit.
Everybody from Louisiana that's on right now knows about Yakamane.
Yakamane?
Yakamane, bruh.
What that is?
It's originally made with spaghetti noodles. So
Yakamane, wow.
So you take a beef pot roast.
Okay.
And you boil a beef pot roast, all the seasoning, and you put the chives in it, the onions, the bell pepper, and you eat that as a soup over noodles.
Oh,
But when you pour, say Monday you eat fried pork chops and macaroni.
All right.
Tuesday, whatever pork chops left, you put them shits
With
in
the
some
yakka
ramen
main.
noodles. That makes them yakka main. So you
Man.
get fried
That
pork
name
chops
is ill,
and
bro.
ramen noodles.
Yakami.
I'm
Yakka
putting
man,
that
Google
shit on.
that shit. Yakka man.
Nigga, I'm putting that on a t-shirt.
Google that. Yakka man, bro.
Oh, it's
That is a
yakka mean?
real New Orleans meal.
Yo,
I'm telling you.
yo, check this out, man. We gotta wrap this up, bro. What's up? We good, security? We good?
Nah, he come in there and grab some wings.
Oh, okay.
Yo, Tony said, what about the syrup sandwiches, yo?
Syrup
Nah,
sandwiches.
get off that. Get off that.
That's
I've
rough
had
right
them
there.
before.
Trying
I've
something
had
else.
syrup sandwiches.
Yo, check. So, thank everybody for tuning in. We hope a little bit of this was motivational. You know what I'm saying? I hope we could enlighten some people on some things and some options that are out there. My man Banks, can you slap his info back up on the screen again? Get in contact with this young man if you want to get into something different that you're passionate about, that'll help you earn some income and things for your family. Also, guys, please do not forget Monday night, the Empower Hour Live here on the Empowerment Network. They're giving away 2 free tickets to Funniest Ish Comedy Tour. That's this April 20th at the Van Andel.
Yeah.
Guys, it's going to be Mike Epps, Ricky Smiley, DC Young Fly, Lavelle Crawford, Earthquake. This is a funny-ass arsenal of comedians.
Yeah.
I adore and I look up to all them cats. They all done had my gut busting before. So don't forget to tune in to the Empowerment Hour Live at 9 p.m. on Monday to win you 2 free tickets.
4:15.
Take your baby mama somewhere.
The fifth call. Listen, the
Or your
fifth
baby
caller.
daddy.
You know what I mean? Fifth caller. We
You
gonna
gotta
say it
hit the
again.
number.
Fifth caller. You know what I mean? Get that number, Myra.
What's
one
the
more time.
number?
888-530-1127.
See?
Option Trey.
Yeah.
See, if you looking at SimpFree Podcast right now, you getting the jump on people,
I
man.
speak Spanish.
And don't
lock
forget-
that in and put that in for one Monday, man. You know what
Yep.
I mean? You can get 2 free tickets, man. Come on, man.
And guys, we've been
I'm
getting a lot
telling
of great feedback from y'all. You know who you are. Any
Yeah.
questions, any topic ideas, please hit us up at info@thesimpfreepodcast.com. We can't wait to hear from you. It's
Yeah.
been a great evening. Been a good hump day, middle of the week. I hope we got you right.
Yeah, as always, please go visit TonyRain.com. You know I gotta
Chill.
give that shameless plug.
Chill.
TonyRain.com, best body cream on earth, man. Multi-usage. I see Tony even said she proud of you, little bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
See you making
appreciate
waves,
it. Yeah.
man. We got this man Sean Banks out here. Appreciate everybody. James Jump Johnson, we appreciate you for
Yeah,
coming
appreciate
in.
everybody viewing. Hey,
Harrison Brown, my cousin. What's up, cuz? We love all y'all,
We
man.
love
Appreciate
you.
y'all for rocking with us.
thanks
Like I
for
said,
coming
this,
out, Banks.
This is
I
episode 8,
appreciate it.
man.
Thanks for having me.
3 streams in 2019.
You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Thank y'all,
Yeah.
man. We'll be back next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Empowerment Network, man.
Hump day.
With the bullshit. You hear me?